Welcome to the Running Network Show. Join us each time as we explore the people, the places, and the events that shape our great sport.
Welcome to Michigan Runner TV. Hi, I'm Jenny McCafferty, and we're at the Harvest Stompede on Leelanau Peninsula on an absolutely gorgeous fall weekend. The Harvest Stompede is a race, two different ones actually, a 5K and a 7-mile, that take people through the vineyards of Leelanau Peninsula. It's hosted by the Leelanau Peninsula Vintners Association. We happen to be here at El Mauby's Vineyard. Now, El Mauby specializes in sparkling wines.
This is Mad Dog. She's the running columnist, the canine running columnist for Michigan Runner. Our first event.
We're here following the 4th annual Harvest Stompede in the Leelanau Peninsula in Michigan with race director and one of the founders of it, Nate Rouse. Nate, what makes a person come up with a test like this that is so gorgeous and yet in some ways diabolical?
Well, we were out here. I used to work in the vineyard, and Silvio, who's a old school runner, said we should have a race in the vineyard. And he used to make me fetch things, and I was always running back and forth to get them. And he says, "See, it's possible. The land sells itself. It's nothing that I or anyone else necessarily does. You know, the land is the attraction."
It certainly is a race with a local flavor. It's almost unmatchable. There's one vista after another. What kind of things go through your mind when you're designing a course through land like this?
We tried to incorporate all the different aspects up here as far as hitting the different vineyards that were in this vicinity in conjunction with the Kiesels, who were generous enough to let us use their property, and just incorporate the vineyards in with the landscape views, you know, overlooking the bay, and try to put some shade in there because I'm a runner myself and I can appreciate the shade.
This is sort of a full sensory experience. Along with the Harvest Stompede comes an option of going on a wine tour. Actually running the course itself is not only, at least for me having just finished it, a physical test, but it almost fills your senses. We went through places where there are bird alarms. Can you tell me something about those?
Well, right now, typically the harvest, the vintners want their grapes to be harvested, and the birds want to harvest the grapes themselves, so there's a battle between farmer and animal, and so those calls that you hear, along with the netting you might have viewed, are, you know, attempts to combat the birds coming in and eating all the grapes. That sound you heard is designed to sound like a bird that's in distress, that's being attacked. So other birds think, "Oh my gosh, there's something going on down there. We'll go, you know, eat these vines over here that aren't, you know, near some sort of danger." You'll also hear, you might have heard some gunshots. And those are just air cannons that go off, so that birds think birds think that there's someone hunting around there, so they won't come.
Well, among the creatures that were distressed, at least at some point, that I witnessed were runners. It's quite hilly here. Is this designed to maximize the hills? Is it just sort of how the land lays, and you were completely neutral and with no malice aforethought laid this out? What did you have in mind when you were putting this together?
Usually I have people accuse me of being a sadist or angry, but I tell them, if you can find, you know, a flat section in Leelanau County, let me know about it, because trying to incorporate these places into any distance, you have no choice. It's like, do you want this hill or that hill? You know, that's all there is.
Well, part of the laws of gravity are that what goes up must come down, and part of the rewards for the stress that perhaps you undergo climbing these hills are some of the most spectacular views I've ever seen. What kind of rewards are there for you and all the work that obviously goes into a run like this?
Just providing something along with the Traverse City Track Club and the Leelanau Vintners. It offers a different flavor as far as what a course can be.
You have an opportunity to stomp in some of the harvest, some grapes at the finish. Was this your idea?
No, that was Silvio Ciccone's idea. He's, for a long time, said we should have a race out here, and he said, and then at the end we'll have him jump in the grapes. And not only that, he insists that you jump in the grapes. He says you didn't complete the race unless you jump in the grapes. So it's just more, you know, flavor to what the Leelanau Vintners are trying to portray here with a different type of road race.
So make sure to wear old shoes, or if the shoes, afterwards, if you wanted to drink from a glass slipper or a smelly running shoe, at least you may have some spirits or something that might help aid with the recovery process. Hey, there's a lot of people to thank for this run. A lot of volunteers. Are there some people you might want to mention?
Usually I end up thanking all my friends and family that are gracious enough to volunteer their time. Silvio Ciccone invests a lot of time and energy in this race too. Rick Coates, who's the one of the PR guys for the vineyards, and some of the other local wineries donate people, to help out. There's so many things that go on in a race. It's for someone who hasn't done it, they don't understand, but there's so many different things that could go wrong and need to be addressed in order to have it be a success. So I'll always thank my friends and family, Mom, girlfriend Melissa. Sure. They're always out here. So that's mainly it.
Hey, thanks for great experience.
No problem.
Appreciate it.
My name is Jenny Riam from Cadillac.
Kim Kunitzer from Chicago.
Oh, Chicago. All right. Have either of you done this before?
This is my third year in a row.
Yep. And why is it you come back every year?
I like pain, I think. It's the only hilly course that my husband and I ever run, and it's just once a year, and it's just great fun. The people are fun, the course is great, and meet nice people.
So you came all the way from Chicago. Is this your first time?
My third year.
Oh, you've done it for the 3 years too. Okay, wow, that's pretty exciting. And you were right up there in the front too.
Yes, I was. I worked hard.
Yeah, I could see that, and your bright colors were coming, and I thought, oh, she's moving pretty fast. What do you like about this race?
The good friends and the wine.
The wine, all right. So have you done the wine tasting?
All 3 years.
And tell us a little bit about that part of it.
Well, they offer the wine tasting on Saturday and Sunday, and you can split it up, and I would recommend doing that. And you get to go to each of the 10 wineries and wine taste, yes.
Truthfully, that's why we all run, so we can eat and drink whatever we want.
Congratulations, both of you, and thank you for talking with us.
Thank you.
This was a personal goal of mine to do this run today. I've had 2 total hip replacements within the last 3 years, and this is my first 5K run walk.
As you can see, I'm sweating and barely able to talk. That's because I've just done the 7-mile run at this sadist event, Tony Ciccone. Thanks for having us, and why do you do it, and what do you get out of it?
Well, I do it because I love to run myself. I used to be a jogger. I used to run 5 to 10 miles a day years ago, and I love to have the people come up, get a view of the vineyard, a taste of the season up here, and enjoy our wines as well as run.
Death, I call it, just out of Black Star Farms, but incredible terrain. You're blessed to have this country.
I am blessed, and really I appreciate everybody coming out here to run, and I hope they enjoy themselves. But I just want to add one thing. Harvest time is in about a month, so if you want to come back to pick, you're certainly welcome.
2058, way to go!
Beat the course record by 50 seconds. Record from last year, which he held by 52 seconds.